Hey guys, welcome to episode 31. So I thought I might just get one more episode in from building. As you guys can see, I followed my own advice and used all the forges to make some metal trissing. So they're almost all done. Ooh, you're still in here so I can make the last bit. Also, I want to make some forges, I want to make some spikes. Since we... just get this done. Since we need to replace the spikes on the other side where the Horde hit us last time. We need to put more iron in there. Also, I think after this episode I'll take some time to actually go mining, and by the next time you guys see this, it should be a lot further along. So before I go out, let's just quickly do, I think 100 spikes should be fine. I actually wanted to do the flooring as well. As you guys know, I did the concrete floor on the other side, on two of the sides, but not the other two sides. But I didn't have time for that with all the mining and preparing for episodes and stuff. So the day 49 Horde is the next episode, and then I think, just gonna jump this. I think with that Horde, after that Horde, I'm gonna take quite a few days in game just to mine, and who knows, maybe get enough. Whoa. See, I didn't even jump there, I ran over, so zombies can do it too. So I'm gonna take a few days to mine and prepare, who knows, maybe I can get enough resources for yet another build, if I'm lucky. Anyways, and then I might skip a few Horde days just to be able to do that as well, but that's the price you'll have to pay to get further in this game. Every time I have to prepare for a Horde, I keep forgetting to do stuff. So with so many stacks, I think we have 3 stacks, almost complete third stack of metal trissing, we'll be able to complete this whole build today. And then I think if we have time left, we'll start populating the rooms, and then also, I want to do the Horde next episode, and if there's still stuff left to do, we'll populate the rest of the other rooms. Okay, wait. Let's just do them all. I want to do both sides at the same time. Oops, no, at the same time. So I'm gonna be cutting away a lot today. I still have to do the new pillars that we're gonna place today, but I don't have the rebar frame ramps for that, so we'll do that another day. For some reason I only placed the bottom ones on this side. Huh. That's a funny mistake. Also guys, I was able to set the game back to single player mode. I watched this one video on YouTube. I'll also link it in the description for if someone else has the same issue. It's actually quite easy to reverse. Okay, it looks like I got all the sides on this side. Let's just see this one. Ooh, I'm short. Too short, why? I know I've mapped it out correctly. Oh well, we'll just, when we go to the forge room, pick up 2 more. There seems to be a screamer on that side of the base. And from the sounds of it, she died on this base of spikes, not the forge base. I just have to make a different plan with this ramp over here. The inside ramp is fine, but the outside ramp hits this wall. It's just a shame I didn't farm more chrysanthemums, because now we're not going to be able to place the floors for the rooms just because I forgot those. We can populate a little bit of one of the rooms, but not all of them. I should actually also go look downstairs and see if any of these pillars are over an open spot, especially on this side over here and that side. It's gonna suck if I place metal trissing and it all collapses. Sure, I have a few stacks of metal trissing, but just now my luck is I need the ones I lose in that stack adds up to me being able to finish the whole base. So without them I can't finish. So like I said, this floor over here and the floor over there I was unfortunately not able to do, and just before the Horde reaches us I'm gonna switch it to a 2-hour day, and 2-hour gameplay session, and then also I'm gonna keep it survivalist and then put it very high. So the Horde we're gonna face next is gonna be unlike any we've ever faced before. Okay, so it's just these 2 here that we still need to do. Now, I should actually finish that. As you guys can see, I did these on my own off camera. So we just still need to connect it on top and then add more of these pillars. Also, this wooden ladder, let's just quickly go up and finish that part, and then also put the ladders up. The ladder is for the farm to reach the roof. The heat in this biome is getting hotter and hotter because I keep running out of water, so I keep having to go refill in food and water. Oh no, come on. Bad angle to place. By the time we go to the hub city, there'll be nothing there that we need. So once we go there, I'm just going to make sure that... I keep forgetting what I want to say. So much to do. Once we go there, I'm just going to say that exactly like the Horde. Long ass day, and then the max spawn zombies, and keep the survivalist. The only reason I'm not doing insanity is because on insanity, there's no way to even kill the dogs. Well, you probably can, but I mean it's going to take forever to kill the dogs. One of these days I'm going to reach the limit like that and I'm going to fall off. Just have this bad feeling. Okay, so basically I'm just going to connect this to this. And then I'm going to make a doorway over here. Because I hope it'll actually measure this out properly now. Yep, okay. Cool, so it works. That is too high, so this also needs to be... But we'll do the 2 blocks... No, that's going to be flooring, so we can use ramps. Because there are metal trussing ramps in the game now. Just to connect the metal trussing to the wood over there. Otherwise it's going to look ugly. For those new to my channel, the reason the blocks just caved there is because there's a hole underneath here. Not the building itself, but underneath the ground there's room. And because of that, the structure integrity is weak. Okay, so let's just quickly place all these pillars. I think this is going to be a lot faster. I just hope. Let's quickly see if there's anything to the south. I doubt it. Yep, nothing to the south. So these pillars, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this wall are the other pillars. Cool. The only place that I'm actually a little bit worried is this side, but I think we already covered this side. Yep, it's the wall, so there's going to be no pillars on this side. And now I wonder, should I make all the pillars to here? I'm just going to make one more pillar on each side, otherwise it's going to get too close to the wall. Just see? 1, 2, and then there's a wall, and then that's a pillar. It's not that close, so I could probably make 2 more. But the problem being this. Now we're going to have to remove half the ramp, and then we're going to have to stop here, since this building is over here. You could probably do one of these stands on top of this, but as you saw with the wood, even the metal trussing will cave. Okay, so do this, and just replace these few blocks so that I remember which ones are the pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in line. Okay, so I'm just going to do this so it's easier for me to keep hopping off and I don't have to worry about picking up the hay bale. For now I could probably just make this ramp reinforced concrete, or yeah, I can just move it over one. Problem solved, because then the encasing that it gets is going to be here and this side is going to be on this side. Problem solved, just like that. Okay, let's just do this one on this side and hope I don't jump to the wrong side. And then this one is over here. There's quite a few extra pillars, and that's just one side. We'll be able to do that side as well with all this metal trussing. And we still have quite a few cooking in the base itself. 4. Also, I think the pillars that are up, I'm just going to connect like this. So later on, it's easier for me to walk up here. Come on, 4. Also, as you guys can see, I chopped down the rest of the trees, and I'm not going to plant any more since they started to mess up my frame rate. Because too many trees in the area can make your game lag, especially with the zombies approaching your base. So these new pillars are going to take a little bit longer. 4, 5, 6, 7, because I need to add the side on this side and this side now. Connect the pillars. Okay, now I lost count, so I'll just have to measure out on top. Let's just do this. No, over here. Before I forget. Even if I can just do the pillars and these connections like this, and then off camera I'll do the rest. Because I also want to do some building with wood as well. Come on. It's so nerve-wracking. Even though I know the hay bales are down here, I'll have to move that one hay bale down there, because I'm going to be placing one of these connections over there. Almost dropped to the wrong side. That would have been bad. Split. Okay, so I'm going to do a connection there. Maybe place the hay bale here. Also, as you guys can see, there's a whole pit over there. Too bad we don't have a sniper rifle on us now. Where I dug out the clay. At the moment there's still a clay patch in the middle of that, and I just lined it out so that I can tell the difference between the clay and the dirt. So I actually dug quite a bit off camera. As you guys know, I had to fill in the clay over there since we had too a little, so I had to go and dig. But luckily that made me get quite a bit. Okay, last two. Whoa, this looks a little far. No, oh yeah, it is a little further. Remember, the middle is a little bit further out than the rest. So technically I should have only done these, and I wonder if I should do these over here. Because I'm not going to do this one. This could be like a walkway or a garden or something. Because I don't want to build... I am going to make a room there, but I don't actually want to build on it since it's 5 out instead of 4 in between. Also, it's going to look like a T-shaped building, and I don't want it to have a certain shape to it. I could probably do those over there, but then I'll need to break through the reinforced concrete, or just match up with it from underneath. So there's going to be random pillars in the room and down the stairs. And that's going to mess with me. Right, don't fall off, don't fall off. Whew. Now that's close. Now, how am I going to connect those? Let's just do it like this. Because I want to place the bond at the bottom as well. Tell me, what do you guys think of this build? Does it look awesome? Does it have potential? Does it look dumb? Because we all have our own opinions, so whatever your opinion is, I don't mind listening to it. Even if you guys hate it, then next time I know not to do this. I should actually also move the sleeping bag up here for if zombies kill me and they get in. Or if they spawn inside and I have to spawn there and kill them first. With all these pillars in the way, it's going to be extremely hard to kill any zombies that spawn inside. Okay, so now, how am I going to do this? Let's just do it like this. Then at least we can reach. Which side is the hay bale? This side. So we can finish this up. Awesome. And it's not even... Wow, I have too much trucing, guys. I don't even know what I'm going to... Oh, I still need to do the third layer. But still, I think I'm going to have even too much for that. Come on. Okay, so that's this side done. I'll encase them off camera with the ramps and the frames. Do I still have rebar frame? Yeah. I just want to do this on this side. Since they're being kept up, I can just as well take this side out and upgrade it. Because remember, I'm going to do exactly the same on this side, but I want to keep the frames up for now, until I have ramp frames to replace them with. I just need to remember not to do this side, so I can move it over one. But then I'm also going to have to move this chest. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 10, plus the other 2 is 12. I need to remember to do 12 more. Ooh! Okay, that was almost a bad mistake. Let's just place the chest here. I almost forgot that this is my work chest. Damn. I'll also need to move it or take the important stuff out. Wait, no, drop it in here. Take the important stuff out before the horde. Otherwise, just now a cop spits on it and everything drops to the floor. Just because I don't have this side and that side reinforced concrete with a floor, I actually hope they spawn on one of the sides they usually spawn on. Let's see if we can drop everything here. I actually want to place these as well now. Okay, so what's left? Just those 3 things. I can clear this out. And then place, upgrade, and then put everything else away. So as soon as I'm able to place some more frames here, more ramp frames, I'm going to take this side away. I wonder if this will be too heavy if I do this. Wow, it's actually holding. I just have to be careful now because when I take that block away, this might fall. Okay, and put the rest in here. I'm not going to need this now or that. Already used the forged steel to upgrade everything. I'm just going to put the gun. Wait, the sniper rifle's downstairs. I have to remember that. I actually wanted to put the gun with the ammo it's used for, but the pistol's also not here. Okay, so just keep what we still use on us. The wooden ladder I still need to use. This I'll just place upstairs. Okay, let's quickly go to the forge house and see if we can get more stuff. Let's hope. I actually hope a streamer sees us now. I can do some zombie killing. It's been a while. Even though the next episode is going to be extremely difficult. Every time I get there, there's more and more damage on this side. Okay, so first grab the spikes. It's awesome that we have so much wood now, because these spikes are so damn expensive. Usually you wouldn't want to... Ooh, do I have wood on? Oh, I can just well use the frames now. It's a waste. Come on. That makes that little bit of space, or frees up that space. I have to remember it's that corner that I still need to inspect. All of these seem to be done. Awesome. Ooh, while I'm here, I said 12. RAM frame, 12. Okay, so I have to remember that one now. This, ooh, I didn't even put this on. It's not necessary to make more, but while we're here we can just as well. Ooh, this one also. Wow, I'm actually surprised that so many haven't finished. Okay, so when I use these forges again, it will most likely be for steel, since we don't need any more metal trussing. I know we're not going to use any more metal trussing, it will be a waste. Okay, so let's see, there's nothing over here in these, and there's no more gunpowder cooking. Okay, I need to get back to the base and drink something. Let's just take this as well. Nothing else cooking over here. I still need to cook up all the shale, but I mean, it's going to fill 4 or 5 chests with gas. Yeah, that was the last one. So let's just take the tunnel back and close this up. While we're down here in the base, we must just as well grab the weapons so long, so we can stash them upstairs. Also, now that I have so many pillars in the base, I'll need to make another plan with the lighting, because each of the 4 corners has a spotlight, but we won't be able to see with all the pillars in the way. Okay, so sniper rifle, SMG, pistol. We're not even going to use all of them, but still, it's nice to have them on us. We even have the Magnum with a ton of bullets, so I wonder if I should keep that as well. You know, we're going to need guns anyways for the hub city, so I'm not going to use too much now. And we can use the Magnum in the city as well. As soon as we use that Magnum, so many screamers are going to spawn. I actually look forward to it. Ooh, before I die of hunger and thirst. It's cool that you can reach 0 water and not die or not lose wellness. It gives you time. Even if I went and just kept eating, only after a minute or 2 will I start losing wellness. So if I drink before then, I'm fine. Also, as you guys can see, the guns are looking quite good, because I've been combining the hell out of every gun that I find. It's a bonus that our sniper rifle was purple to begin with. Let's just drink one of these Yucca juices, since we heat up a lot faster now. Okay, so the rest we can take up. See, if I were to place pillars here, I'd need to connect, if the pillar was here, I need to make a pillar over here, and then also line it up with the bottom over here. So there could even be a pillar in the middle of the hallway over here. I still need to, oh, I don't have it on me. I still need to make all this flooring reinforced concrete, so if zombies spawn, they can't spawn inside. If this door is open and I pick up my sleeping bag, they can still spawn inside, since there's a hole and it's not my blocks. Okay, so first the ramp frames. Let's just do this and then this. Please don't fall. Whew, okay, safe. We're not even going to use these wood ramp frames anymore, so we can just as well use them as fuel. Okay, let's pick some wood up and concrete mix. Let's just put the gun with the gun and the ammo as well. So this is going to go over here, this here, and this there. Cool. Wait, the SMG is still on me, okay. For a moment there I thought, where the hell's the SMG? Like so, we have 2 stacks of sniper rounds. So even if I put the horde that we're going to face now on max, I don't think it's going to be a problem. They're going to do a ton of damage to the base. I wouldn't actually even be surprised if they broke through one of the steel bars. Because I mean, it's survivalist, so they're already hitting hard. Okay, can I take this way? Yep. It's a survivalist, so they're hitting hard. It's going to be a longer horde since it's a 2-hour day. And it's going to be extremely high spawn, so let's just see what happens. I'm actually nervous about it. Okay, so we still have to place these 2. I think before we place the... should I? I think we should do the pillars on this side, and then if I run out of time I can just as well do the holes off camera. Okay, still need to get up there quickly first, because I need to go place those ladders. There's the entrance. I need to make a sign or something this way. Ooh, also, now we can do this. Since this is going to be the doorway, like so, put that there and use these to make a door. Awesome. So the view over here is a little bit smaller, but that's fine as long as we're able to get out here. Now since it's just, it doesn't matter that we do this, because the building itself is wood, so why do a ramp or something and then still have to do something here with stairs? So now we can get to our crops, easy. So the ladder's basically just going to go here. Let's place the top one first. But I had enough anyway, so there's no need. It's too bad these haven't finished yet, because then we could use them for the flooring for the other buildings. Always remember to pull this up, since we don't want zombies spawning in there and then getting over here. That would suck so bad. Okay, I think let's just quickly, while we're up here, place these, and then I'll start with the pillars downstairs. Get a little bit of variety in this one. And besides, placing these actually goes a lot faster than you'd expect. Okay, now we have 3 stacks left. Wow. At least we're out of metal trussing now, so I don't have to worry about having too much. Although this already is going to be too much, so if Alpha 16 doesn't drop, I'd be able to make another building. And then I'm going to use the metal trussing a little bit more creatively. I just really hope and pray that the zombies don't, or especially the cops, don't puke through the thing upwards and hit one of the bars. Because I think 2 or 3 shots would be enough to break them. Cops in this game is OP now, especially with survivalist mode. Tell me guys, is the quality of the video still good, or has it gone down again? Because for me, it's sometimes, I don't know if it's just because I use VLC Media Player to view the stuff, but it looks like the quality's down even though the settings are the same. So I don't know if a Windows update messed with it or something, so please let me know and then I can adjust it. I only want to give you guys the best videos, and stuff like that, I'm not aware of it, so I can't fix it. I was so stupid. Now that I was at the forge house, I should have put more rebar frames in, since these pillars need protection. Okay, let's quickly go place... Now I need to find the hole. Let's quickly go place these spikes outside and prepare for the horde. Okay, at least we can get over here. It looks ugly with polish being like this. As you guys can see, I actually went and repaired all the steel, since I want to do a extremely difficult horde during the next episode. Even all the spikes are repaired, so we are properly ready for a proper horde. Let's just hope I don't misplace again. The last time I noticed that I placed a spike on top, and I didn't even notice it while I was placing. I only noticed it off camera. Damn guys, if a 90-minute day horde at high can destroy this many spikes and do so much damage to the steel, one of the blocks was already almost completely broken. Just imagine how a 120-minute day horde and a very high spawn will look. I actually shudder at the thought, because I'm going to have to do all the repairs afterwards. I made enough spikes so that I can cover all the sides, because I think the north and the west side is mostly covered. I might be 1 or 2 spikes short, but I'll do that off camera just before the horde. This horde is going to be super long as well, so I actually look forward to it. It would be awesome if you can make your own steel polish. So I mean, the fact that you can only buy it, and sometimes the trader doesn't even have it. And it is so difficult to find traders. Because when I was exploring, ooh damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 plus 8, 20, we need to make at least 50 more. Like I said, when I was out exploring, I went through all the gravel roads and we still only have true traders. That shows how extremely rare they are. Actually, I want to show you guys that pit. As you can see, there's an outline all the way around. And it goes from the top to the bottom when it starts to turn into dirt again. I also need to make a plan here, because as you can see, I keep hitting that spike. And if I jump any other way, I keep falling on the ground. Or not on the ground, in the spikes. It's even worse. Okay, so while we're here, put all the... only this few. Damn. I thought it would be way more. We need way more iron, so I need to go mining after this horde. And it's a shame that the iron scrap only takes 1 iron in the forge. And only produces 1 iron. So it's so ineffective to use that. Oh yeah. Spikes. I'm gonna make 100 again. Just because we do have the wood. No, we don't. I didn't bring wood with me. Damn. Let me just quickly go fetch it and then put the rest in. Because when the horde comes and they destroy the spikes, you'll be able to repair it afterwards. As you can see, there's already 1 extra spike over here. That's a waste of 100 wood with us, so we don't make the same mistake. Or I don't make the same mistake. I've noticed that even I started saying we lately a lot, but when I make mistakes, I can't say we, because you had nothing to do with the mistake. Okay, let's just quickly see if I can do this. Then we'll be able to jump the spikes easier. And see if there's any corpses here with good loot. Most of my ammo actually came from most of the streamers. But sometimes they have the best loot. Okay, come on, take... I seriously hate this grass. The grass block is interfering with the repair. Look, I do want the screamers to notice me, but only when I'm on the roof. Because at the moment they already spawn bears and stuff. And dogs. So I don't want to be outside defenseless, because I don't have a proper weapon on me. Okay, so most of them are repaired. Let's quickly grab a few more spikes and put the rest in. I think this one is 23, so 2 more. Even this might be too little, so on this one I'm going to put 75. Just because the damage that the next horde is going to do is tremendous. Okay, grab all of these. This I'm going to do off camera, guys, don't worry about that. And then, as you can see, to make the metal trissing, I had to make anvils in each of them. So my measurements for some of the iron and clay was a bit off. Okay, I grabbed everything. Let's just grab these spikes. We'll come back later, because this should be enough to cover what we still need to do. We'll come back later for the rest. It's actually looking good. It's a shame that, you know what, I'm going to do this part off camera. And then just connect it downstairs, because it's going to take a lot of measurements. I hate it when that happens. If you guys saw me do this just now, it was because the screen went black. I don't know why it does that while I'm playing. Okay, so spikes. Why did I climb in? I need to place the spikes outside. I'm going to walk backwards, so let's just place that there so I don't walk into the spikes. It's actually weird that the screamer zombies don't spawn on this side. They don't spawn here, they only spawn over there, there, and there. Only in set positions. On the one hand I want to destroy this to have the whole base look the same. But on the other hand... Wait, did I miss one? Oh no, it's just a change in blocks. But on the other hand, that could come in handy if they hit from the side. That's if they hit from the side. I actually need to pick up the ramp frames on top, for in case the zombies decide they want to run over like I did earlier. Especially if they climb on top of each other, they'll be able to jump that easy. I'm actually nervous about placing blocks on this side of here, since the screamer zombies, they spawn right there. So the closer I get to that spot, the worse it is for me. Okay, I do need more spikes, damn. I at least want the defenses to be up and running before we do anything else. Also, when I grab these spikes, I should just probably also replace all these spikes. Or the broken ones. 47 to go. Okay, let's just hope. Like I said, I don't mind a streamer seeing me. as long as I'm up high somewhere. Because sometimes I have the bad luck of zombie bears spawning right beside me. And I hate it when that happens. They don't seem to come from this side much. Only the side over there and over here since they spawn next to the base. That's strange for me actually. And let's just do this. So that's about 6 spikes that I had to replace. You know what? I should actually do this already. And then do this because they're anyways gonna break that to get to it. Now remember, I do apologize if sometimes my videos are a bit boring. Like for example, for me this is just basic base work, but I wanted to capture it with you guys so you can see my progress as I'm doing it. I think I'm gonna like streaming a lot because then people watch me do it as I do it, and you can't complain during a stream. But to some, this might not be boring. I've noticed that I get more views and likes on my building videos than I do on zombie videos for some reason. Even if it was a tough horde, I still get more likes with my zombie video, with my building. Just shows how many people actually value building in this game. That's why I don't understand why people are complaining about Alpha 16's paint feature, since you'll be able to do so much more with a building. I think I'm going to do exactly like I did over there. I actually need to move this chest. It's going to be in the way. I just hope these aren't in the way. That one might be. Because like I said, you can make steel like this, and then you can make it a different color. You can make it eye-pleasing. Who wouldn't want that? I'm so looking forward to Alpha 16. I just hope that they actually release it and they don't say, oops, sorry, we found another bug. Then I'm going to be so mad. Even though there's nothing that can be done about that, you still want to play the game as soon as possible. Also, for those that are wondering, even though I'm putting the day to 120-minute day, it's not going to do much to the... Look, the horde is going to be a little bit longer, but I mean only like 8 or so minutes. But in 8 minutes, a lot can happen. I actually want to make my videos 25 minutes long, but sometimes I feel, ooh, I didn't talk enough, so I can just well cut away a lot. And even when I cut away so much, the videos are still over 30 minutes long. So I actually talk way more than I think I do. I just hope the zombies don't spawn from that side and fall in my hole, because they're going to destroy all the clay that's left there. I want all that clay to myself. Oh damn. This means that this isn't supported underneath. It's in the middle. I'll have to do this off camera because it's going to take so long to determine which block that is. Damn, I hope it's only for this one pillar. Nope, for this one as well. I think I know where the problem is. Let's just see if I'm right. Yep, it's over here. Damn it. I really hope that wouldn't be the case. But to determine where that is, I'll have to do this pillar and then measure it out from that. Off camera, just before the horde, I'm going to try and finish these as well. These shouldn't cave because it's over, I think, wall. Yep, it's on wall. So they shouldn't cave, hopefully. Yeah, so by the time the horde hits, this side should be done. If you guys like this episode, please like, share with your friends. If you have any comments or feedback, please leave that down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to subscribe for more of this content. See you guys next time.